undress you, baby. Open up your mind and just rest. I'm about to let you know you make me so. You make me so.
Hello loves, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, hey girl, hey, my name is Taylor, and on this channel we get into affordable beauty tips and synthetic wig reviews, and today we're getting into another synthetic wig review. So we are going to be reviewing a Butta lace unit, and this is by Sensationnel. So if you want to know more about this unit, where you can purchase it from, pros and cons, all that good stuff, and keep on watching. As mentioned, this is the Butta, this is a Sensationnel Butta lace collection, and I have her in the style Hollywood Wave 26-inch, and I have her in the color Flamboyage Mocha. So okay, we gave her a little bit of a haircut, but before we get into what we did to her, I like to get into my first thoughts and impression. So my first thoughts and impression is that this is a lot more hair than what can be determined from the packaging. I was like, okay, I'm not normally deterred by hair, but this is a lot. And it was like, it definitely, like that one TikTok sound, it just needs a little shaping. Like, that's the first thing that actually came to my head, is like, okay, it's a lot of hair, but it just looks flat. Like, even on the model, it's just like on her face. So I was like, it needs a little sprucing. So those were my first thoughts and impressions. So let's get into some pros and some cons, starting off with the cons. I have a few particular cons. My first con is that it's too much hair. It's too much hair to the point where it was like just falling in my face. I wish that this unit had a little bit more layers to it. It's just there, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I decided to cut bangs into it, because it was just too much hair in my face, so much so that it was actually slipping out of the claw clips that I had in place to pull my hair back while I did my makeup. I was like, that is kind of annoying, so I'm gonna list that as a con. My second con is the lace on this unit. It is not ear to ear at all. It like stops right here. Yeah, I didn't do much to it because, as you can see, I'm wearing bangs, and honestly, you can wear this unit glueless, which is why I cut bangs into it. But you don't get a lot of lace with this. It stops right above the ear. So I feel like if you want this unit, you might have to blend some of your real hair with your edges right here, but it will show if you don't like do anything to cover it up. So those are my two cons. Now I want to get into the pros. So a pro for me, ironically, is that this wig is snug enough for you to wear glueless. So that's why I cut bangs into it, because then you won't have to worry about the lace showing. So I went ahead and cut some bangs into it. If you're interested in how to cut a bang into a synthetic wig, I will have my tutorial linked below in the description, because I have done so many videos on it. And I don't know if I included it in this. I don't think I included it in this video. So if you're interested, it will be linked in the description. For this to be like a middle part, I actually feel like you can probably play with it and do like a side part as well, because you look like you get a little bit of lace. I don't know the dimensions. You get a little bit more lace than your standard middle part on this unit. So I was like, actually I don't like that, but I had my idea in mind already when I first saw this unit, what I was going to do to it to kind of, you know, spruce it up and make it look good, you know, dress it up and make it real for me. Those are the lyrics that came to my head. I've reviewed a Butta lace unit before, and it was also a curly one like this, and I reviewed it in like 1 or 1B, and I just didn't know what to do with it. It was just like there. It was just wavy. It was just curly. It was just there. So I was like, what can I do to spruce it up? When in doubt, you know, Taylor gonna cut some bangs out. Which leads me to thanking blackhairspray.com for sending over this unit. That's it for my pros and cons. All in all, on this unit, I feel that like Sometimes the butter, I can't talk today. Sometimes the butter lace units that come in this kind of wavy texture, they're tricky because I feel like if you don't do something to really like spruce it up, it just looks very plain in my opinion. Like I have seen some other people like Mizzy Mac, she reviewed this unit and I think she just reviewed this unit in like her standard 1 or 1B color, but she had to go in and like pluck the hairline and really like jazz it up to make it look good. Like you have to do something to this type of unit to make it look good. Other than that, you're just gonna, to me, just look very plain and blah. At least on me, it would have looked plain and blah. I do think that like if you want to experiment, she's a great wig for that because of course with this being synthetic, she's inexpensive. And I feel like there's some different styles you want to try. If you want to practice your bangs, practice cutting, like I cut this hair into a bob. Like if you want to like try stuff like that, I think this is the perfect unit to do that. So with that said, if you're interested, shout out to blackhairspray.com for sending over this unit. The link to this unit will be in the description below. That's all that I have to say on this unit. If you like this video, if you like this review, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Be sure to follow your girl on social. And last week when I posted, I told y'all about Lemon 8 and me being on there, so I'm gonna be posting some content on there as well. And it's gonna be a bit more diverse than what I put out, but still, of course, if you're interested in affordable beauty finds, that is where you can find me. Don't forget to subscribe. We are on the road to 2K, and thank you to all my lovely subscribers that got me to 1K. So I know I haven't mentioned it in a while, but I am working on the giveaway. I promise. Okay, that said, thank you all so much for watching. I love you. Stay beautiful and stay safe.
Just say you will.